Okay, so that submarine is hard but not sinking. So what I think it happened is that the torpedo got spoofed and distracted by the turbulence created on the water by the rudders and the screws of the submarine, and exploded behind it, not under it, which is what the Mark 48 is designed to do. So we didn't think it. Interesting. First time this happens to me. Okay, crew back. Moving after the notes. The problem is this one is now going really slow because probably has the propulsion damage, which means he has a very improved sensor range going at that slow speed. Okay, new course is going to be 30. 2-3. Ready to launch. Okay, stabilize the ship. Okay, 2-3. Bearing 75. No, actually, let's do it different. Bearing 37. Fire. Wire brake again. Shit! Damn it! That shouldn't happen. Traveling slow. Torpedo on the bearing. Activate here. We'll do a little wiggling. Maybe it acquires sobre many, maybe not. But I'm not going to risk it. Okay, 2 snapshot shots. Creeback is the target. These ones I'm counting with the wires braking, so I'm going to steer directly into it. 3k yards. Torpedo 1. 3k yards. Torpedo 2. I'm going to try to keep the wires. If they break, I will go deep, accelerate, and accelerate away. And this torpedo I don't think is going to acquire anything. Damn, that's so unfortunate. Man. Also, yeah, fire break 1. Also, I hope they don't acquire this casing, because that would suck. Okay, torpedo is active. Has detected nothing, and is not going to detect anything. Well, if anything, that will give these guys a wrong impression of where I am, I guess. Until they detect these ones. Okay, where it's broken. Let's open up the range. Down planes. Ahead standard. Yeah, seems this torpedo has gotten hold on something. Let me check. Oh, it's going down. Whatever it has acquired isn't down on the bottom. Okay. New course stable at 307. Enough. Let's create the datum here. Probably a helicopter will come in this direction. Because torpedoes are here. It's going to have to search from here to this area, right? Okay, torpedoes all going active. Stabilize the ship at 750 feet, more or less. They are all going down. Shit. They are all heading on that sunk vessel. Okay, those are 3 wasted torpedoes. I should have remembered this when I was setting them. Well, this will distract them at least a little bit. This submarine is making turns for 20 knots. Wow, even damaged. Good job, buddy. Surprised you can go this fast. Yeah, well, this torpedo at least seems to have surpassed that position. Ooh, we have, yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, those are 3-way torpedoes. Okay, let's keep this course for maybe a minute more. What's this? Hey, we have. Why do we have? We have the damaged. How? Okay, up planes. We are too low. This flooding will take us lower. What? Maybe at the charts, I saw a helicopter for a second. Maybe he was dropping something. Not sure, but if we have a helicopter on top, I don't want to slow down yet. I mean, he will have our position. What I'm going to do is a leg here. Bring the ship up to 300 feet, more or less. Slow down to 10 knots. Go in this direction and try to set him off. But yeah, that's not good. Okay, we need to stabilize more or less here. Are we getting rid of this flooding? Since slow by slow. That doesn't mean that we have a fully flooded compartment, by the way. That means that we have an inrush of water, which is pretty bad. But not that the compartment is totally flooded. Okay. So, situation sobre many moving away. I'm going to put a torpedo down this bearing. This will get him. Torpedo down on the creeback. Past this position. And torpedo on that. I'm going to send this one inactive on that alligator here. Let's use our MOS. We have a torpedo incoming. Full speed ahead. Down on the planes. Release a noisemaker. Okay, that torpedo is heading towards the MOS. Good. Okay, coming down to 800. I don't want to go lower, or much lower at least. Reduce speed to 1/3 ahead. Go up on the planes a little bit. Okay, we fired our countermeasure. Let's reload. That should keep that torpedo away from me for a while. Man, what I don't know is what got me. So that really must have a pretty decent idea of where we are, because that torpedo was very well aimed. Torpedo coming down our position? Seems so. Does it have us? Do you have us? You do. Full speed ahead. Up planes. Deploy countermeasure. Turn opposite. Let's go up to 150 or something like that this time. This guy is hooked down on a deep setting and probably will hook on this noisemaker. Okay, we are cavitating. Bring speed back. Down planes, down planes. We don't want to breach the surface. Okay, stay here. That should keep the torpedo of our back for a while. It's been down here, has been up there. Secure for silent running, we need to contain this flooding. How are our torpedoes looking? Okay. This one is active. These two are still going. This one is very directly towards the Sobremeni, this one to the alligator. Once we have the crew back, which I don't know if we are going to get. Maybe, maybe not. But we are hurting them, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, we are containing the flooding, that's good. So, we are not in silent running, but we are at 5 knots. We should be really, really silent. So your helicopter, hopefully with all these evasives, has lost us. You never know. I was so happy there were no planes. Well, we have helicopters. Okay, we have to be careful here. Let's turn onto a course of maybe 20 degrees. We don't want to win a lot of separation. I mean, right now this thing is pinging down here because those torpedoes have a sonar in front of them. That sonar is kind of a searchlight, it's a cone of acquisition. Right now we are out of that cone of acquisition, but if we win a lot of separation, he might acquire us. So I wanted to run out of fuel. Those things don't carry a lot, I mean they are very small torpedoes. And to do that we need to stay relatively close to it. And no, that greenback is not going to get hit. This torpedo is going for this alligator wreck. Damn it. Okay. Well, that greenback can go fuck himself for all I care. And that's this torpedo not been a pain in the ass anymore. Okay, this torpedo should activate soon, and this Sobremeni should be there. This should pick one of these two. This seems to be... Wow, it's almost 20 miles away. So we might come north, do an end run. An end run is a very fast sprint, hopefully beyond enemy sensors. Do a fast change of position and reacquire it, and should hit from there. And yeah, this torpedo hit this alligator. The other two, how they are looking. Both are still inactive. Not anymore. This one has just come into activity. Now we have a little bit of flooding seeping into the reactor, probably effect of having problems here. Okay. Torpedo active and seems to be pretty close to the surface. I think this one has a Sobremeni. Really hope so, at least. Okay, back to fixing the ballast compartment. Creepback probably is coming back for us. And I think I have turned enough. Should be good enough. Torpedo seems to be changing its course slightly, seems to be tracking. This one hopes. Okay, we can do what I said, or we can ambush this creeback. Since the Sobremeni is farther away than this. And since we have another torpedo, where it is? Okay, go down, deploy a noisemaker here. That means that Hilo knows where I am, which means the creeback knows where I am, which means I'm not happy. Okay, we are having flooding in 2 compartments. That's less than optimal. Full speed ahead. Down on the planes. Full rudder. Decoy. Rudder amidships. Let's go deep before it can't come around. Has 2 noisemakers to get fixed on. The problem is that, yeah, I can't go much deeper than this, so let's level up. 900, let's go a little bit higher. Advance at 2/3. Okay, I'm going to have problems with keeping depth, I'm guessing. Torpedo seems to be hooked on something. I don't know if the Sobremeni, I don't know if something else. At any rate, I'm not happy with the current situation because of this. Okay, one of our torpedoes has impacted something, and that something will be the Sobremeni. Good. This thing has a fix on something. Has changed course. Okay. Well, we got a beautiful ship. We are keeping depth, thankfully. So while we do have flooding problems, they are not really tremendous. Okay, we might have problems because that torpedo has reacquired us, however. Okay. Full speed ahead, flank speed ahead, brother. Full opposite rudder, up planes, knuckle formed, go up, go up, go up. Reduce speed, 20 knots. Has regained us. Drop a noisemaker. Oh, oof! It was close, and we have another torpedo coming our bearing. Okay, this is getting really, really, really serious now. No, that one is circling down there. That one was the torpedo of before. Okay. This one has lost us for the time being. Reduce speed, we don't want to cavitate. Move past. Okay, let's go up on the planes. Let's try to come shallower. How are we looking? I know we still have an active torpedo. Okay, full speed ahead. Down on the planes. He was reacquiring us. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh. They are getting closer, man. They are getting closer. Okay, up planes, level up. One torpedo has detonated over there. Our Mark 48. We have another torpedo. We have another torpedo in the water. Okay, I'm going to really get the hell out of here. Full speed ahead for a while. We probably will be heard, but we really need to put separation from here. Torpedo has reacquired us. That looks like an awful lot of torpedoes. Last contact on the crewback was here. Okay, this one seems to have run out of gas. Okay. Now I'm going to slow down. Planes up. Let's try to reacquire that. Did this guy just acquire us? For a second, seems it did, but yeah, slowing down probably was a smart choice here. Okay, we need info on that crewback. We also need time to properly fix this. And to do that, we need to be shallow, so... Okay, crewback must be on this bearing. I mean, the active sonar is coming from there. Since we didn't get any more impacts with our Mark 48, which is not a huge deal. The second we get this crewback, we can't sprint there, and that helicopter can't do anything to stop us once we are at flank speed. Oh, he can drop torpedoes on us, but yeah, we will be able to avoid them at high speeds. Also, I think he has dropped 2 or 3 torpedoes. He only can have 2 or 3 torpedoes on board to begin with. I mean, realistic loadouts are implemented, so the AI has as many weapons as they do in real life. A helicopter can't carry more than 2, 3 torpedoes the most. bring the ship up to 250 feet. Wow, this is being a lot more involved than what I thought. Particularly so because of that helicopter. Man, it's always the aircraft which shit on me. Which makes sense. They are the worst enemies the US submarines had at this time. And at least this time is not an ever-present plane flying over you all the time. This time is a helicopter which, as you can see, has its own set of troubles following us. Okay, where's that crewback? Might want to go to periscope depth to check out. One of the torpedoes exploded. Good. These alligators are going to get away if I don't react fast. Well, no, they are not going to get away. I mean, they are not that fast. At flank speed, I can catch up with them. And once I've dealt with the escorts, maybe the sounds produced by the wreck of this caching, they are masking this crewback. At any rate, I don't want to shoot torpedoes blind. I want to know where he is. Let's accelerate time a little bit. Okay, we are being able to hold depth even while we have a little bit of flooding. That torpedo is done for as well. Slow down. Okay. He's probably... Ooh. On ship is... I'm getting a very strong signal from that dude. How come? I know you are not a casino. I know that you are a crewback. So let's... No, that's this. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting the sounds of the wreck. Okay. He might be getting returns on us. And he's totally stopped. That's why. Well, if you are stopped, and I'm going to point my nose towards you, dear sir, so you get as little a return from my position as you can get. He's on the verge of detecting me. He might have, he might not. Can't tell for sure. He's not moving, it seems, so that might point out that he hasn't detected me yet. Okay, damage control. No work on this one. Okay. What do we have here then? We are not receiving anything through the towed array. I want to... This is because we are masking ourselves from it. So I want to open the course a little bit. Left 100 maybe. Till we receive signals on the towed array again. There we go. Enough. Seems he's just dead on the water. Hearing. 2-3 active search up. No sense in masking my position with a dogleg. Estimated range is this. That's a lot. No, not yet. Not going to shoot yet. More time. I need more time. Want to be sure he's here. because if I set the activation point too far, and he's closer, and he might be, which begs the question, why don't I come up to periscope depth, take a very, very fast look. Well, that might work. I mean, we have flooding in both compartments. It's not really that bad. You can say I haven't lost depth control, so it's a little bit of water inrush, but it's a pain in the ass to keep that on check. Now this is where my harpoons would come in handy to finish these alligators, but yeah, spent them in the previous mission. So that's it. Seems this guy still doesn't have a return on us, which is reassuring. I'm sure the second he detects us, he's going to race towards us. So I have to be mindful of that. Okay, 60 feet. Want to be a 50, 47, 50 more or less. Want a good look through the scope. Okay. A little bit more there. Bearing 135. Bearing 135. There he is. There he is. Mark, 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 mark. Mark. Come on, get it marked. Do we have a visual confirmation of him? Yep. Then scope. Yeah, as I suspected, he's closer than what what the marking was given. Okay. He's definitely stopped on the water. Bearing 135. Activation range. Fire. And I want to remain at this depth. If they shoot back, I can go underwater very fast. We still have no turns on the crewback. He's just looking for us, staying there, producing as little noise as he can. Smart dude. Damage control, reactor. Okay. Torpedo racing through, wires still intact. We can guide it, no problem. Alligators still moving east, I mean. But as soon as we get done with this, and this dude is starting to move, so I'm going to begin changing the direction of this torpedo, so account for that. So maybe he will, if he has sniffed the torpedo, which we will know soon, depending on how fast he goes. And he sniffed the torpedo. What he's going to do is to turn away and try to outrun it. So I'm going to actually send it that way. I'm going to use a little bit of time compression here. Enemy has not shot back. Doesn't seem to have a position on us. We don't have any report of helicopters. Nor planes. Okay, account for that. He's not directly trying to run away. He's putting some... You can see he's heading a little slightly south. So he doesn't want to just outrun it. He wants to slip out of his cone of detection. But as long as I have the wire, I can manually guide it. One of the reasons I'm staying at this depth is because in the case we lose sound contact on this dude, I want to be able to regain contact through periscope if needed to guide this dude. 13 minutes left of fuel. It's not a lot, but okay, well broken. Weapon is going to go active. The second comes here. Reload. And honestly, uh, down planes, down ballast, move down to 600 feet. Let's accelerate in a course of 90 degrees and let's start giving chase to these dudes. Okay, torpedo is active. Down to 300. Standard ahead. Down to 500. Level the boat. Flank speed ahead. Going to catch up with these guys. Even at this speed, we are keeping track on the crewback. The crewback can't hear us. We are on his baffles. So unless there's a helicopter nearby, we are pretty much safe to do this sprint. Okay, how is... Speaking of the devil, damn it, I really... That was unintended. I wanted to check on the torpedo. But yeah, that means we still have an helicopter, something I shouldn't know. That key shouldn't work when true contacts are enabled. That's one of the little things I found about this game. There's a key to track enemy aircraft, and even if you have full realism enabled, you get those updates. I mean, you can see them, which makes no sense. Okay, this is going to be pretty much the limit of this torpedo range. Well, no, still has maybe 6-7 minutes left. But yeah, still we are going to get a hit, almost for sure. Noisemaker, torpedo standard evasion. Should we acquire it? Seems it did. Hopefully this dude doesn't the same thing the other guy did. Creating a knuckle behind him and making the torpedo explode too soon. Okay, another noisemaker. Again, torpedo avoiding the noisemaker. Okay, seems it has a really good fix on it. Okay, we've lost the view on the enemy for now. Show truth. Boom! And that's a dead crewback. Okay. Well. Took longer than what I expected. Okay, time compression. We are going to close with these alligators. And we are going to execute them. Okay, we've left enough time pass. Let's slow down. 1/3 ahead. As you can see, we are in a very shallow area. Let's bring up the submarine to periscope depth. We've been making a lot of noise in the way here. Not that I feel very comfortable, but yeah, we need to catch up with these dudes, right? That's the problem when you run out of harpoons. This would be great targets for harpoons, but scope up. Bearing 131. We can see it. Mark it. The other ones. Bearing 30. Can we see them? Yes, we can see one. Mark. We can see them all. Mark. Okay, down scope. Let me do some calculations. Those are 10 miles more or less, 11 miles. They are moving at 16 knots. The Mark 48 travels at 55 knots, so he'll be moving at an effective. They are moving how fast? 16 knots. Around 30 knots. I think we are in range. Yeah, I think so. So, full salvo. Full salvo. These guys also don't have any means to know when a torpedo is coming up their ass, so they won't be avoiding much. Up you. You. How boring is that? Okay, let's put it here. You. Let's put you here. You. Let's put you here. Okay, hopefully the wires on the ones that didn't break hold. We are moving very slowly. No, we lost on 1 and we are going to lose it on 3. But this should get rid of them. Okay, torpedoes are activated and they look perfectly on track for all of them. Okay, let's accelerate them a little bit. They're almost all of them going to impact at pretty much the same time. And I really want to impact because we only have 2 torpedoes left. Shooting 3 into a wreck didn't do a lot for our effectivity, but yeah, we are not here for one shot, one kill. We are here for the kills. Okay, since the first one is going to be this one. Again, these guys have no clue to know a torpedo is coming from them for them because they have no sensors. And actually these pings are very high frequency. They are not really that audible for a ship. Unless obviously they have some equipment. Also no noisemakers, no decoys. These torpedoes are all going to run through. Wow, this guy is really coming into very shallow waters. Okay, now they heard it. As you can see, when the torpedo was pretty much on top of it. And boom. That's a boom. That's a sunk ship. How are the other 2 coming? Okay, one very close, the other one closer. Actually, which one is... We might see both of them. Wow, that's a beautiful sight. Look at that. Man, this game is pretty. Okay. Yeah, pretty much at the same time. Okay. Seems the Soviets are not going to land into Narvik. Not for now, at least. Okay, let's confirm those kills. Kills confirmed. Well, look at that list. Sobremeni, Kuribac 1, Kashin, Alligator, Alligator, Alligator. Weapons remaining, 2 Mark 48. Yeah. Yeah, further orders can be... We are going to come back to base. And what's this? Ooh, bronze medal! Ha ha ha! Okay, seems this time I'm not having any problems with the Admiral in charge. It's not the same as in my Silent Hunter 4 Let's Play. And Norway defended. Fine. Patterns of movement, enemy secret tanks and tenders, my enemy force including say for my carriers. Or you will see. Since enemy warships, so yeah, to attack task force with oilers probably. Continue course. Let's go back. Might lose that one because we need to come back to Holy Lock and resupply and fix the damage, which is not a lot, but it was being a pain in the butt. Some news. We're back in the Netherlands. Okay, we are pushing the Soviets back. Let's go into port. Superior leadership and tactics. Ooh, look at that. Almost 50,000 tons of enemy tonnage sunk. Okay, we are rearmed, repaired. Let's load 5 harpoons. 5. 1 moss. And the rest Mark 48s. Total of 32 hours in port. Review the orders. Norwegian Sea. Okay, that will have to wait for the next episode. I hope you had fun. Thank you very much for watching and see you later.